Hello everyone, welcome back to Simbright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So today's tutorial will be making this beautiful gown which you are seeing right there on the thumbnail. Okay, so for this gown, if you notice, you can see we have a lace placed on top of it, and we also have a tube right inside the placed lace. Okay, so I'll be showing you how to go about this beautiful gown. So here I have my basic bodice pattern. This is my center front and this is my shoulder line, as you can see right here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do after you have drafted your basic bodies, okay, all you need to do is to come up with your paper and place right on top of it. Okay, so I have my plain pattern paper now. I want to trace what I have on my basic bodice pattern. Of course, I'm seeing my basic bodice pattern clearly, so I'll just trace it. As you can see, I'm going to trace this way to the waistline. Then I'm going to also go this way on the waistline. Okay, so I will trace like this. So what I'm trying to do is to trace out the basic bodies, okay, and separate it for my the outer layer of the lace fabric you are seeing right there on the thumbnail. So this is what I have right there, and then I'll come up with this like this, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to trace out the dart, because if you look at on the thumbnail there, you can see that we have the darts on the lace sewn. So I'm only tracing out the waist dart. Okay, I'm not making use of the bust dart because the lace is a plain, placed on top of my on top of the tube dress. Okay, so because we are going to place a lace, I'm going to add 2 more inches on the side, okay, to avoid shortage. So I'll just add 2 more inches. Okay, so by the time you place it on the bodies, the bust area, okay, will not you will not have a shortage on this part. So I'll just increase this. I'm increasing what I have on the basic body. So by the time I place this on top of the tube, I will have just little, I will trim off whatever excess I have. So from here to here I added 2 more inches. Note that this 2 inches is not your seam allowance. Okay, take note of that. It's not your seam allowance. You will still add your seam allowance, but the 2 inches is to accommodate the side because of the bust dart. Okay, all right, so I'm going to cut what I have now. Later we'll come back to this pattern and we are going to also alter it a little bit more to suit what we have right there on the thumbnail. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So now I'm done cutting. This is what I have right here, as you can see. So this is going to be placed right on top of the tube dress. All right, so we'll now jump into the drafting of the tube, which is going to be, we are going to lay our lace on top. So here I'm going to divide what I have on my shoulder seam line by 2, and I'm going to connect that to the bust point, as you can see right there. Now I'm going to take my bust radius from this point. I'm going to take my bust radius and I'm taking it all around, all around, all around, all around, like that, as you can see right here. Okay, all right, so I've taken what I have all around. So I have my bust radius right now. So it's time for us to start creating what we have on the neckline, on the tube. Okay, so for the tube from the shoulder, I'll simply come down by 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. So I'm using this 6.5 inches to create my tube dress. So from this point, I'm going to make my tube run right into the armhole. Okay, so the tube is going to run right into the armhole, while I have this part of the tube go straight as it is on the thumbnail. So I'll just keep it this way. Okay, I make it go straight to the bust point, as you can see. So now I'm going to contour what I have on my over bust. So on this line, I'm going to take 0.75 right here, and from here 0.75, and I'll flip my ruler this way and connect, and I'll also flip it